guys, it's me Linsay with LinsayMoore.com, and in today's video I'm going to share with you 8 ways to make $1,000 fast. Now before I get into the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that way you get more updates when I do videos like this onto YouTube. And also below this video, in the description below, there's going to be a link where you can get access to a free 4-part video series that I created sharing with you how you can make $100 to $300 per day online. And then also when you click on that link, it's going to ask for your email address. Make sure you enter your best email address, because also if you do that, I will automatically send you a free $97 course for free created just by me, and it's going to go directly to your inbox. But the only way you can get that course is if you enter the right email address, okay guys? So let's go ahead and dive into the content. Now every site that I mentioned in this video, I will put in the description below, so that way you can go ahead and just get easy access to this, okay? So the first thing that you could do to earn $1,000 fast is to sell your stuff, okay? And even the things that you take for granted, even the things that you think people do not want, you'll be surprised how people want your stuff pretty much, right? So some of the sites that you can sell your stuff on, you can sell it on eBay, Craigslist, Declutter, Let Go, 5 Miles app, FB Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and things like that. You can go on there and sell your stuff. And what I'm talking about, it can be anywhere from like electronics to old cell phones that you're not using, to clothes that you're not wearing anymore. Anything that you can think of, you can sell on one of these sites pretty much, right? And that is another way that you can actually create some additional income, so that way you can earn up to an extra $1,000. Now each of these sites like Craigslist and eBay and all stuff like that, they're free to sign up, and you know, all you have to do is just post your stuff on there. And it's the same thing. There's like a million apps for this, like, you know, even like with Macari, Poshmark, and things like that as well. You can go on there and again sell your own clothes. You can sell makeup that you have not used. People have also done where they're not like drop shipping almost. It's not drop shipping, but they're like, you know, they're going to stores like Five Below and things like that, finding makeup palettes, finding things like that, finding like phone chargers or whatever else, and then they're just reselling them on any of these apps pretty much, right? So you could definitely expand upon this. Like if you don't want to sell your stuff, again, like I said, you can go to like different stores. You can go to like the dollar store and things like that, the Dollar Tree or whatever else. Find items that you can also resell on some of these sites. The second thing that you can do to earn $1,000 fast is to become a Lyft or Uber driver. Now, believe it or not, there are people who are earning upwards of $3,000 per month being Uber and Lyft drivers. Now, when you do this, you want to make sure that you have a valid driver's license and all that type of stuff like that. Make sure you fit those requirements. But when you become a Lyft or a Uber driver, how you're going to be able to earn, you know, like your $1,000 fast and things like that as well, is that you definitely want to plan out your routes beforehand, right? You know, you just don't want to do this kind of haphazardly or whatever else. But what I have seen from other people who have created success with you know, being Uber drivers and Lyft drivers and things like that as well, they try to figure out routes that have like the longest routes, so that way they can earn more money, right? So that means like maybe even hanging out at the airport or something like that. Something that comes immediately to my mind, because I have family in South Florida, so like people who take like Southwest and take certain airlines, they can only fly into Fort Lauderdale, but they still want to go to Miami or something like that as their final destination. So if you're like a Uber or Lyft driver, you can hang out at the Fort Lauderdale airport, and then somebody will need a fare to like maybe Miami or something like that. And because of that long fare, you're earning more money, so that way you can actually hit that goal of $1,000 a lot faster. So that's what I'm telling you guys, with like a Lyft or Uber driver, you could definitely earn that income. Just be more strategic in how you plan your routes, so that way you can earn more money in a shorter period of time, okay? Now, the third one is if you go to TaskRabbit.com. On this site, you can do extra little tasks for people and you can earn money, right? So that means you can run errands, or if somebody needs like some bookcases, you know, set up or something like that, you can come over to their house or to their office, set up those bookcases and do things like that. Maybe somebody needs their house clean, or maybe their garage clean or something like that. Whatever it is, there's always a wide variety of tasks that you're going to be able to find on this website. And all you would do is just apply for it, and you can start to earn income that way as well, just by doing extra little errands and things around the house for people or whatever else. Now, the fourth thing that you can do is you can sell your crafts, right? So if you like to make jewelry, if you know how to make Like I have one of my cousins, she does the screen print t-shirts and things like that as well, and she also does it for like tote bags, purses, and things like that as well. You can sell your crafts on Etsy.com and also Amazon Homemade. You can go on these sites and sell your own crafts pretty much, right? And it's people who are making a lot of money doing this as well. And then also it's people who are actually using these sites to sell print-on-demand items as well. So what I mean by this, like, is really popular in, like, you know, for e-commerce and like Shopify stores and things like that as well, where people create print-on-demand shirts, right? So any of those type of shirts that you see, like, I love mom, and like this girl loves the Packers, and all this type of stuff like that. Those type of shirts, and like even with print-on-demand sneakers, pillows, and all this type of stuff. You can sell all of that on these two websites and earn a lot of money pretty much, right? So that's one way you can do it. The fifth way, and the best way to me, is start your own business, right? So even with like if you start your own business, you can do anywhere from like network marketing, where usually those companies are kind of like low entry, like have a low barrier entry, so that you may only be spending like maybe less than $100. Sometimes you may spend like a few extra $100 to join these companies, where you join the company, they give you all the marketing tools that you need or whatever else, and all you would need to do is basically share that opportunity with other people. And then once you get people to join your team, you can earn money that way. There's a lot of ways you can earn money online. Like I said, even with Shopify and e-commerce, to create your own online store is only going to cost you about like $29 per month with Shopify. But even with that, when you start adding advertising costs and things like that as well, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but it all pays off in the end as well. But like I always highly recommend this to everybody. If you want to earn some extra money, start your own business, and there's so many ways that you can make money online. And if you go to my main channel, you can see I have a wide variety of videos sharing with people how you can make money online, how you can start a business online and create success. So definitely, once this video is off, go to my channel, start scrolling through my videos. Like I said, I have so many ways showing you guys how to actually make money online by starting your own business, okay? Now, the sixth way that you can make $1,000 fast is by freelancing, right? So with freelancing, you're basically selling your own skills. So if you know you have any customer service skills, data entry, if you know how to do graphic design, if you know how to create a YouTube channel, if you know how to create video intros, any of that type of stuff, you can go to sites like Upwork.com, Fiverr.com, Freelancer, and things like that as well. And on these sites, you can just basically, join these sites, list what your skills are or whatever else. And then when people post jobs or whatever else, you can apply for these jobs, so that way you can earn some additional income. Now, I also have a video where I go into depth about freelancing, and I'll include that link below this video as well. But that's definitely something that you want to do, because whether you believe it or not, you have some skills that you can offer to somebody else. Even if you take these skills as, like you don't even take them as seriously, they're going to be gold to somebody else, right? So definitely go to Upwork.com, go to Fiverr.com, go to these websites and look at some of the jobs that are being posted, and you'll be surprised at some of the stuff that you can go ahead and create and post a job for, and you can start to earn some additional income, okay? Now, the seventh way that you can earn $1,000 fast is to do one of these delivery gigs, right? So you have things like DoorDash.com. DoorDash is where you could deliver fast food to people's houses and things like that for them as well. Postmates is pretty much where you can deliver pretty much anything from liquor, food from like different restaurants or whatever else to people's houses. You have Uber Eats, Instacart, and things like that as well. And like again, you could definitely earn up like $1,000 fast with any of these sites, especially again if you kind of go hard with these sites, because there's people even on YouTube who are making $700 per week doing these delivery services, okay? So definitely when you start with these delivery services, it may be slower in the beginning because you're just trying to learn how everything goes and how to set up your routes or whatever. But once you have everything in place, put the pedal to the metal, start getting more jobs or whatever else, and then you can start to earn more money pretty much, right? And like I said, there's people who are doing $700 plus per week with these delivery gigs, okay? So definitely look into that as well. Now the last way and the eighth way is basically cut back to the bare bones basics, okay? And what I mean by this, you want to go ahead and go through your current income right now. Reevaluate your current income right now, because right now you probably have access to, that extra $1,000 that you need, but your probably not watching your spending. Maybe you are eating out way too much. You're spending way too much money on entertainment. And that's like the big killer when it comes to when they reevaluate their budgets and things like that as well. They spend a lot of money on entertainment. And what I mean by that is like going out to eat, going to the movies. Think about it, it's almost like $40 minimum to go to the movies or something like that as well. Going to happy hour, right? You're supposed to go to happy hour and only supposed to buy one drink, but you end up buying 10 and buying rounds for the table and whatever else, right? So go back and check out your finances and start seeing the things that you can start cutting back on, right? And you can't eat out as much anymore. Maybe you need to start going and buying groceries every single week. That way you can start to keep more money in your pocket instead of it going out buying unnecessary things that you do not need, right? And this is something that I always tell people, especially when they try to start their own online business and they say that they don't have any money. I always tell people, go back to the bare bones basis and start getting rid of the things that you do not need, unnecessary subscriptions and all this type of stuff like that. Get rid of those things and start saving the money that you currently have, and that way you can have the money to start up your own business or whatever else, guys, okay? So there you go. Those are 8 ways that you can earn $1,000 fast, guys, okay? So hopefully you found this video helpful. Make sure you go in the description below. Again, I'll have all the links to every site that I mentioned in this video. Also, make sure you get access to your free 4-part video series from me that's going to share with you how to make $100 to $300 per day online, and also access to a free $97 course, guys, okay? So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so that way you get more updates when I do videos like this onto YouTube. And until the next video, guys. Peace.